again. Thank you for tuning into this video with Maryville University's Rehabilitation Counseling Program. My name is Brayton Wooters. I'm one of the students here, and I am with...
My name is Laura Weeks. I am another student here.
Yeah, we wanted to take this time just to kind of talk about what drew us to the program, what drew us to Maryville, and specifically their Rehabilitation Counseling Program. So I think a good place to start would be like, how did you find out about this program?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think that I probably found out about it just by Googling. I think you were an undergrad here, so you obviously have more of a connection. But I was looking for a counseling program, and I literally Googled it. And obviously a bunch of schools came up. Maryville was near the top of the list, and there's just some things that were important for me. The accreditation, that was one of the major things that stood out to me right away.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. A distance from my house, which kind of practical consideration, but it definitely, plays into it depending on where you live, how far you want to go. And then really coming and visiting.
Yes.
Because I had never been here before. And when I came, kind of saw the facility and met with Dr. Keener, who's the head of the program, that made a huge difference for me.
Yeah.
So I kind of go on gut feelings a lot, and I know lots of run into all kinds of students that pick it for a whole variety of reasons, and some are more scientific, some are less scientific. I kind of just get a feeling about whether it's comfortable or not, and I had a really good feeling about who I met here. So that's kind of why I made my decision. What about
I like
you?
that. Yeah, no, I like that. The gut feelings are important, I think, to follow. For me, it was a little bit similar. I finished my undergrad at Maryville University, and I knew that I wanted to go to counseling. And so I had interviews at some other universities nearby. Finally, I found out about this program here at Maryville University, and I met the faculty. And I do want to take this time just to reiterate, if you are watching this video and thinking about pursuing a counseling program or a graduate program at a university, be sure to meet the faculty members. That was a big game changer for me. Once I was able to meet with Dr. Keener and get an idea of kind of the lay of the land, how the program looks and works, and get to meet the faculty members, similar to you, it was a big change for me, and I knew that this was a place that I wanted to be at. So I just want to really reiterate to our viewers that if you are pursuing a career or a graduate program in counseling or rehabilitation counseling, make sure that you get checked in with the faculty members and the people that are in the program and other students as well. So has there been anything so far, just now that you're in the program, now that you're almost done, that would you say have been strengths and highlights for you?
There have been. I want to say one other thing about choosing the program, though, that occurred to me while you were talking. Kind of the difference between regular counseling, mental health counseling, and rehabilitation counseling, because I didn't really understand what the difference was actually until I came and sat down and talked with someone here about the program. And the added component of learning about disability and disability awareness and the vocational side of the field, I think is an enormous strength. Because I really actually thought I wanted to just go straight mental health counseling masters. And that's still what I think I'm going to end up doing with the degree. But having the other side, learning about all these other aspects of it, I think is just a huge bonus. Because almost everyone is affected by disability of some kind. And the vocational aspects, vast majority of people work or don't work or whatever their job status is, it affects their life and their mental health. And that was a huge component that I didn't know I wanted until I found out some more about it. So that's the other thing I would encourage people to explore the different aspects of the counseling field so they can kind of find their niche and decide whether they want something that's broader, a little bit broader like this, or whether they really want something that's more specialized. But for me, that was a huge draw because it kind of puts this whole other side that like I said, I didn't even realize was a thing, but that was really attractive once I discovered it.
Yeah, no, I can definitely agree with that. I want to emphasize that disability and job placement and vocational training, they're everywhere. Even in spots that you wouldn't expect them. They're in my internship and my practicum spots, especially in my internship spot. I never thought like I'd be encountering any kind of job placement training, any kind of skills in that area, or disability training or anything like that. Sure enough, within a couple months, I'm already using those skills that we're practicing in class and learning about in a field and a setting that I never thought that I ever would need them. So I mean I definitely agree with you. In terms of like being in the program right now, I would say that a couple strengths have just been the flexibility for sure, being able to keep up with if I've got work responsibilities or job responsibilities. I know that you have children as well, so like you probably have family responsibilities.
Yeah.
How did that go for you in terms of flexibility?
Yeah, it was a huge bonus. I mean, the fact that the classes are in the evenings, the fact that they're just they're once a week, and you don't have to be full time, which I haven't been, so it's taken me a little bit longer, but that's okay. You can kind of tailor it to what you need and to what your life is like. And in addition to that, this kind of goes along with flexibility. I mean, there's a huge variety of students. I mean, you're obviously on the younger side, on the older side of the student, but that's a strength of the program because I think we both have perspectives to give that's valuable. And I was a little bit intimidated when I started because I hadn't done this in a long time, but it's very welcoming. The students are welcoming, the faculty is welcoming. Like I never felt like I was any different than any other student. I don't think students come from all backgrounds, all ages, from everywhere, and that's been really great for me, especially kind of re-entering the workforce type thing after a while. I mean, so many different perspectives and variety of students has been an enormous strength.
I can agree. I mean, especially with the faculty. The faculty has been great. I mean, very supportive. A lot of empowerment, just in terms of that we are capable of doing this, and it helps having faculty that are supportive of us and continue to be there with us every step of the way, advising us and how we want to do our programming, how they can help us with finding internship sites, what we want to do in the future in terms of career. But yeah.
I think it's a big alumni presence too, and kind of network as well.
Yes.
Because a couple of my internship sites that I was looking at, you can kind of contact professors, and a lot of times the professors will say, "Here's this, this student that just graduated. They work at this place or some other place," and I found that they're always glad to help, to email, to talk, or whatever. Connecting with other people in the program, I think, is a great resource, which again, I didn't quite realize how helpful that would be, but it's been enormous. Actually, the place where I'm interning, someone that graduated from the program works there, and she went back and forth with me, and that was really, that was great.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions about the program or anything else regarding rehabilitation counseling or Maryville in general, check out any of our social media. Be sure to check out our website below as well. We'll make sure to put anything at the bottom as well, and just thank you for viewing.